Dan Rosenberg Asmussen, you are president of the Jewish community of Denmark. A small community, like around 5,000 Jews living in Denmark?
5,000-6,000 altogether. The members of the community around 2,000.
Mm-hmm. If you could elaborate on what are the main problems, issues in the Jewish community of Denmark?
Well, for a while it has been basically security issues, but due to the terrible attack back in 2015, one of our guards got killed. After that point, the government has taken our security very seriously, and we have basically police and soldiers standing in every institution. So we feel secure, although we feel saddened that it's necessary to guard our institutions.
This was the first time that such event happened?
No, basically, if we go back in history, there was a bomb attack back in 1985, Palestinian terrorists working out of Sweden. No injury would happen to the Jewish institution, but there was a Tunisian tourist right very close to this point that got killed because there was another attack at an American tourist office. That was the very first. That was the first, you could see, terror attack where you see like the out of the Middle East working in Scandinavia. But if you talk to other challenges, these days the main challenges is the challenges of being a religious minority. The Danish community is getting increasingly secular, and they're actually coming down on religious minorities quite heavily. There has been imposed quite a lot of legislation within the last 3 to 4 years. You could say that most of the reason behind this legislation is basically because of Muslim extremism, the ideas of parallel society, not wanting to abide to local legislation. So it comes from that. But Jewish rituals ends up being what you could call part of collateral damage. So we have. In 2014, there was imposed a ban on Shrita, which is in the Scandinavian context, which is not new because you had this ban since 1920 in Norway and Sweden, so it's not new in that aspect, but in Denmark it was new. You could say that was imposed due to a political reaction to a growing Muslim minority. And for the last 5-10 years, there has been an extremely heated debate on another crucial ritual, the circumcision ritual, the Brit Milah, which is also performed, but in another context within Muslim. And the climate so far was this year, by 1st of January this year, there was imposed new legislation saying that you could put forward a civil proposal. And if 50,000 people signed that proposal, the parliament has to discuss that proposal. And actually that what was happened. And this in a month, in late November, there will be a debate in the Danish parliament regarding a proposal, a citizen proposal, banning the Brit Milah or imposing what you could say an age limit, so you have to be 18 before you can impose it. But we know from debates already related to that proposal that there is not a political majority for that, and the government does not favor that ban. But the debate on this issue is very, very heated. It's a very tough issue.
Dan Rosenberg Asmussen, thank you very much.